Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am the OPJellicent, and I have our conference final match against Phantom Base Tyler, coach of the New York Cosmogs. I made his logo in the upper left, so that's cool. But either way, really tough matchup this week. We did face twice in the season, so I believe he won week 3 and I won week 7. I pretty much have to bring Hyper Offense again to deal with the Tapu Lele. That's exactly what I did in week 7. Although I did alter the team a bit. I have 3 Scarfers because that worked really well last time, except this time we are bringing the Trick Room Nasty Plot Cryphagogus, which can put in a lot of work. If we do win this match, we move on to finals, but we have a really uphill match. The problem with this prep was I could prep for Scizor and bring stuff like the Defensive Arcanine, and that would also deal with stuff like Delmize and potentially like the Garchomp, but unfortunately that's just something else for Tapu Lele to just come in and OHKO with Psychic, so I really just had to bring the power this week. I couldn't bring any walls, I just had to make the predictions and hope it goes well, but it's definitely still a winnable match. We did win the match in week 7, so if we can do the same, that would be really cool, but let's get right into it. I lead off with Braviary, just kind of wanting to U-turn out right away. He could have been Scarf Rotom and Will-O-Wisp me there, but I have to get this damage off for my Scarf Kyurem and Flygon for late game, so I get that damage off with a U-turn, go right out into my Assault Vest Raikou, as what he does here is throw off the Will-O-Wisp, so I could predict the Garchomp, but he actually ends up going Delmize as I just go right for the Thunderbolt. That's a good mid-round play because it's not likely I would have clicked Shadow Ball there, but Aggron is going to come out, and we have the exact same situation as last time. He goes for Anchored Shot as I have my Aggron in here. Last time I Fire Punched, this time I opt to go for the Stealth Rocks, and now I Fire Punch, bringing him all the way down and getting a burn. So he's going to be able to Rapid Spin, but now with that burn, I'm going to be able to get up my rocks no matter what, because he would die to burn damage. I could have gone for rocks. I went for rocks there. If he Rapid Spinned, he would have gone down to burn, and then I would have gotten up my rocks again. But Heavy Slam is going to come out here, get a huge crit onto the Garchomp, which is going to end up knocking me out with rough skin damage. I'm kind of salty that I didn't see Rocky Helmet first, because it would have been great to know his item, but I think I was going to see his item is confirmed later in this match. Here, what I do is I go right into my Cryphagogus, and I go right for the Nasty Plot, and the exact same thing happened last time with this Calm Mind, specially defensive Meloetta, so I go for the Hidden Power here. It does pretty much nothing, and this Calm Mind Meloetta is really just going to do us in right here. What happens is I go for the Will-O-Wisp just to get some damage off, as he goes for the +2 Shadow Ball, which is definitely knocking me out. I believe here I got onto my Raikou just to maybe get some damage off. I go for the Extreme Speed, get some okay damage off, but he goes for the Saw Shot, crits me, which did not matter because Raikou has pitiful physical defense, and he's going to be able to knock me out there. It's not over yet, because what can happen is Scarf Dragons can really do him in if he's not Scarf Garchomp, but if he is Scarf Garchomp, it's going to be really hard to come back from this. He's going to make a nice play here and sack off the Delmize, knowing that it just dies to hazards and you won't be able to spin again. Here he goes out into the Scizor. I just got off some damage with this with the Brave Bird, as he goes for the Agility here. So he's Agility Baton Pass from the looks of it. He Baton Passes out here, I believe, into the Rotom, which is definitely going to be able to knock me out with Thunderbolt or whatever it wants to go for. This is now, however, in range of my Scarf Outrage, but the problem is I cannot Scarf myself into a Dragon move because of the Tapu Lele. So big problem there. I didn't have a specially defensive or uniqueness this time, so he's going to throw off the Hydro Pump Miss, which is really just going to allow me to get some like 11% off with Scarf Brave Bird. And all we have left is Choice Scarf Mons, which can it's kind of funny how the Choice Scarf Mons can still win. He's going to lose his speed boost by getting out of there, but it's really not looking great at this point. He goes for the Dragon Claw, which somehow OHKOs a Flygon. And here I go out into my Kyurem. It's not going to be able to OHKO this unless he crits me. It's not a high crit ratio move, so I go for the Ice Beam, but at this point Scizor just comes out and Bullet Punches. What would need to happen for me to have any chance to win this match is, first of all, him not having Bullet Punch and me getting some crazy freezes, but he's going to be able to go for the Bullet Punch, and that's going to be the end of our season. So I hope you guys aren't too disappointed. Obviously, his team was really hard. Next season, which is going to be on Wi-Fi, Tapu Lele is not going to be allowed, so that's going to be fun. But like I said earlier, it's really hard to prep for everything on his team because he had Tapu Lele, which pretty much just destroys me with Scarf Psychic. I never even confirmed the set. But if I prep for Tapu Lele by bringing like specially defensive or uniqueness, this Scizor just comes in on that every time, just completely destroys it. But if I prep for Scizor by bringing defensive Arcanine, the Tapu Lele just comes in on that and destroys that. So especially defensive Aggron was my best bet to kind of deal with both, but unfortunately I let it get weakened by the Dhelmise, and that's just going to be the game. So I hope you guys still enjoyed that match despite it being a 4-0 against us. We will be back next season, which will be on Wi-Fi, and I do plan on uploading that, so that'll be pretty fun. Tapu Lele is not going to be allowed, but we do have some other pretty crazy mons allowed, like Landorus Eye and stuff like that. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Definitely be sure to subscribe down below if you want to follow the WPL, but the UPC will be continuing soon, so don't go anywhere if you were here for this, and I will see you next time. Bye.